No need.
Awkward silence.
And welcome to the Shivan Library. The Fountain of Youth 2025 has now been played, and you've all been watching the Swiss matches, and it is time for the top 8 games. We'll be starting off with the quarterfinals match against Reindeer and Lauri. Now, first of all, we're looking at Reindeer's list, but before we take a look at that, I'm going to introduce my couch here today. With me is Pasi.
Hello, hello.
Erkka.
Hi.
And Antti.
Hello.
All right, and let's...
Okay, so Reindeer's deck, huh?
Antti, I think you are the special with the Reindeer.
Am I? Well...
You have played his deck.
I have played his decks.
And Pasi as well.
I played almost this list.
No,
Newcon.
You played the Troll Disco version. This is Unholy Trinity. There's a big difference.
It's a
huge difference.
Yeah.
Only 2 trolls here.
Only 2 trolls, and can we find a disc? Just one disc in there.
One disc.
Yeah, that's true.
In the
Totally
main
different deck.
Yeah.
Same cards. Plenty of same cards. But
The baseline is anyways, I think it's a kind of mid-range.
Yeah.
More mid-range deck.
It does have a punch because there's like 6 direct damage, lightning bolts, sonic blast, and the fireball in there.
Yeah.
Bunch of dudes, couple of trolls, 3 Sengar vampires, 2 Triskelion, bunch of good cards.
Yeah, and now of course
you can find damage.
Yeah, of course, flashing 1 white card to balance just to be. That's just so much value in this type of deck.
No off-color Moxen, Black Lotus, white for the balance of that's.
Yeah.
Can you say it's off-color Mox or is it on-color just with the 1 card? But anyways,
I mean it's a splash Mox.
How many white sources do we?
I think the white is pretty greedy because there's only like Mox Pearl and 2 City of Brass.
Through City of Brass and Fellow Stone if opponent has it.
If they have.
And a beautiful Shivan altar on the corner there.
That Smaug altar, that is so amazing. I'm so jealous already.
And this is such a beautiful deck. A lot of beta cards. Beautiful altars.
Yep.
And I think the sideboard is pretty interesting also.
Oh yeah, I love the fountains.
Yeah,
yep. 2 fountains.
The Fountain of Youth is always like a fun option because everyone, when you mention people that I'm sideboarding Fountain of Youth, they're looking at you. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
But it is so good in longer matches.
Just keeping you out of the reach against the burn deck,
because
aggro.
The last life point that matters. The life point that matters is the last one. So if you can pay 2 mana to not be there, it's well worth it.
Yeah, and sometimes against like red aggro decks, just like mono red and goblins or whatever, you can go down to 3 life and then gain 1. So you're out of reach from the lightning bolt and chain lightning and so on. So it's really valuable to gain actually 1 life for 2 mana in such a slow format as old school is. And this year, NoobCon, I saw a bunch of people just playing Fountain of Youth in their main deck in these mid-range decks. Because in earlier years, like last year I was there as well for my first time. There was like few control players, especially with the deck that played the card. But it has picked up a lot since I guess we started having the Fountain of Youth.
Maybe.
They just mistook the tournament. They forgot that this was not Fountain of Youth.
But it's actually a good card, and I almost took one down against Kake with the sideboard Fountain. I just lost in 1-2 in the Swiss against him.
You played 8 again?
No, this time around I played Bruderbots.
Bruderbots,
But speaking speaking about the Fountain of Youth, like even in my matches, like earlier in the Swiss rounds, I actually like at the game against Martti, and like I copied with copy artifact Fountain of Youth twice, and both of them were removed with prime removal, just because the game would have I would have gotten so far out of reach because of having just like 1 life per turn, and it was so amazing.
So what is the 2 chains telling us? He doesn't want to lose against Twiddlewalt or draw 7 decks, huh?
I was kind of going to comment on that, and I think it's a good card against the deck as well because it prevents the book working that well. In this kind of a deck, I think if you play it against the deck, you actually want to side out the toes and change them to chains or something like that because you're losing the card advantage game in the long run anyways.
Always.
So you want to prevent them drawing extra cards.
Can you activate the book with in opponent's turn
No.
and still gain the advantage with chain?
No.
Because it's
No.
reversed?
The chains only cares about the first card drawn in your draw step.
In your
So
draw step.
so every
And then
every
everything else is taxed. Okay,
every
okay,
extra card
okay, yeah.
otherwise is
Then it's
always like discard
Yeah.
draw or mill one.
And
Yeah.
I love the 2 Shadow Storms also against robots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I
Powerful
think
It's a bit underplayed card.
yeah,
and
I was going to say
especially like looking at the Fountain of Youth meta, the robots was so dominant.
and the like nuke gun meta was really robot heavy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like
That's
even
why we
Suchis
had a
and
bunch of the decks in the top 8.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
was playing mid range.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
so,
Good luck with the Fountain of Youth playing against the deck.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
So,
let's
next
see.
deck.
Let's go to the next one.
Let's
Yep.
see what we got, because the next is our opponent's deck list, and here is what Lauri was playing.
Yeah,
So it is basically a troll disco.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
It's fairly standard list. But the interesting thing was Lauri has been brewing a lot of these kind of monocolored deck, mono black decks, and Undual Dream list, which are amazingly fun to play.
yeah.
But right before this event, he thought that, okay, this is not stable enough. It's not consistent enough.
yeah.
I'm going to pick something else. He switched on to Disco Troll and made it top 8, and here's the game.
Yeah.
So it was a good
Like
decision.
the
That's a good
basic
result.
like basic black red disco troll with 2 marks, giving some ramp there and
Yeah.
some
This is-
boost to the big mana spells like Jaiken, Suchi coming out like turn or 2 earlier. It matters a lot in this type of deck, and it's a powerful deck. It's an aggressive like a mid range deck, but still I think this counts as an aggro with so many bolts.
Well, sort of, you have for removal and it's again. This is a mid. I think this is a mid-range deck, and he has all 4 of the disc there. He's really counting and mazes in. He's controlling the board, slowing the game down, picking up stuff with shatters and the bolts and.
Is it the stock list to have 2 disintegrates in the main?
Not really, but I think I chatted with Lauri a bit like previous 2-3 months before Fountain, and we talked about what's the upside on disintegrate against Fireball, and considering that you have like 4 discs and so many small bolts, you don't really need the mass removal for small
true.
creatures with the
If
If
Fireball.
the opponent goes wide because of the maze, you can just disc.
And of course, if opponent plays trolls or clay statues or whatever, you can disintegrate them. And that's actually relevant thing.
So this is really well built. Getting around that you don't have the blue power. You just focus on more on your plan. And another story of the tournament. A lot of people were playing Blood Moons.
Yeah.
And there's 3 Blood Moons in the sideboard.
But he's playing 12 basics, 6 swamps.
Yeah.
So that's just, I think, just the right call to play Blood Moons.
It is.
And I would probably even play maybe them in the main board in this kind of a deck.
No, but you have your mazes.
Mazes.
They're really important with the disc activation.
True.
You can still null your opponent's aggro with the maze and punch in it with the factory.
True.
And then bolt and shadow for your opponent's factory. So
that's true. So there's so many mazes.
Yeah.
There.
So looking at the sideboard,
one thing about the main, I would like to point out. There's 1 Stone Rain. I think in troll type of decks, the Stone Rain is kind of like underplayed card in main deck. Sometimes you see people playing 1 Stone Rain in sideboard, especially against Maze of If. And I think it's kind of nice to have another answer to Library of Alexandria. So.
Absolutely, because the games go longer, and also just additional removal for a factory.
Yeah, a factory.
It might come
and sometimes you can just screw people's mana colors with it. I did, I think in this year's NoobCon for one of the deck opponents, I just blasted their blue source, and they basically lost the game at that point.
As our regular robots player Leah Bruder said in one interview, when you go to the bigger tournament, always find a third way to kill your opponent's library. It was one of the core principles he has when he's designing the deck.
Or
the deck
mine
and something.
Something.
But
okay,
so the sideboard. Do we see anything unusual here because 4 red elemental blasts, obvious choices, extra terrors.
What are the 2 cards that are?
This Chains of Mephistopheles is the one, and the 2 with the dice on is Shatterstorms.
Okay.
Those were actually borrowed cards that I was supposed to give him, but he only got them at the tournament morning.
I think that is everything that you expect from a black and red disc deck. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of Gloom is kind of out of place.
It is.
And I think it should be something else, but can't really say what at this point. Maybe another change.
Gloom always feels like a trap, but if you want to play it, just go all in, just balls deep and play 3 and just pocket and just slam them down.
Yeah, sometimes 2 is enough, but I think you have to be on like some combo or something that you want to, and just have like 1 or 2 turns to prevent like disenchant or something, then you might win. But in this type of deck, you just don't want time. You just don't want to have 1 because at some point opponent is going to cast their 4 mana swords and 5 mana disenchants.
The Gloom and then continue playing the game. Yep.
Yeah, of course. Now the question is like when you have Neverneros discs, you're blowing up the artifact mana. You are going to slow them down in that sense as well. So, is it enough to have 1 Gloom? I don't know if it's
I don't think it's never enough.
Yeah,
I played 2 Glooms earlier in like controlled disc control. That was blue, black, red, and it always felt that it was coming too short of what it's supposed to do. Yeah. So I just totally cut them and realized that they are actually not for this type of a deck.
Yeah,
definitely.
Now with of course black and red, you have quite good pieces to put instead of it. So of course second change would be good. Of course we didn't have a second one to borrow him. So
I was thinking if it was available, the second change would be an obvious choice there.
And I think one of the like changes that could be made to the sideboard is to play more threats in the sideboard, because sometimes you can't make use of Maze of Ith or can't have so many discs in your main, so you could play like Sengers or even Hypnotic. Like
I always he always plays only 2 Suchis, only 2 Trikes.
Yeah, that's basically like 12 threats.
That's 12 threats. But it's decent. It's decent with all the reach from the burn. But then again, I always hate Chain Lightning. Yeah, it feels like such an awkward card.
Yeah, especially. Well, I think the obvious choice whenever you're bringing Blood Moons, you take the changes off, Chain Lightnings off, because then you give the opponent's red mana to
you can
utilize there.
But how is he going to utilize it? Just go ahead straight to the face.
Well, basically, just like
there's no target for it.
It's still just a free stuff to give to the
opponent.
I
know, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, and of course with Blood Moon is like you want the Blood Moons to basically end the game. Yeah. So few reach cards is not relevant at that point.
Yeah.
But I think with all that said, I think we can move on to the actual games.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
So Reindeer on the left hand side?
Yeah, on the Batman.
Yes.
Yeah, and Lauri with the Utentroll play mat.
Yeah. Those
playing down a cheap volcanic island.
Well,
of course, there's the library.
Almost the same price range.
The library on the draw is especially good. And I think Reindeer drew the Mox here maybe because he didn't play it on the first turn. He might have just held back on the Black Lotus if he didn't have anything to cast. So
random shatter or
Crumble or something. Like that.
But now he saw that.
I think they knew what the opponent is pretty much.
Yeah, that probably
most likely, but there's not an open deck list, so maybe Reindeer wasn't actually looking.
Oh, that's aggressive! Bolt to the face.
Yeah, but he was on 8 cards, I think. So
he didn't have anything else.
Yeah, he wanted to go down.
We didn't have open.
But I don't know.
Jesus, that's a Shiban.
But One thing I noticed, I think Lauri didn't draw with his first library at all. Yeah. So he skipped that and went to the draw step instead of drawing one before draw step. Like the Reindeer.
I always you want to draw because you want to see what cards you get and then play.
Of course. Even if you want to, if you have to go to the discard.
But here is the maze showing off the power against the Shivan.
Just like looking at Shivan at this early stage is brutal.
End the game.
It is a game ender. So
And
having
now-
those 3 mazes of its in
it is very powerful.
And now with the
It's-
library, Lauri seems to be way ahead.
yeah, definitely.
And thinking about what Reindeer's list was like, I think Reindeer kinda, I don't know, he kinda has to draw either strip mine or the chaos orb right here
pretty much
to get rid
Yep,
of the library.
And then the Shivan is punching him for 7.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. The troll
did it-
didn't have
no regeneration.
no
Like,
regeneration.
but at this point, I don't think it's that big of a deal considering
No.
like with the maze and with the.
I
Yeah.
understand it as you
Right,
want to empty your hand, but
Yeah.
still it
Yeah.
feels like throwing away the troll if you don't have the.
Yeah, I think I would have rather just discarded something
else,
more irrelevant than
that's
one
true.
threat.
That's true.
Troll is so good.
Right, so, because of course with Lauri he can't be punching in. There's a Shivan waiting there, so
Well, yeah, that's true.
so.
But like,
Lauri is looking to play the long game at this point.
but thinking about this, Lauri could have just waited, discard a land or something like a bolt or whatever, and he could have played in this turn. He could have played the troll with the regeneration.
Yes.
Of course, Reindeer would have had Shatter and Lightning Bolt still in hand, but Lauri also would have had the troll in play.
Yeah.
And what I learned when I played this deck is that you always attack the troll with the troll against the opponent's.
This is
boss
what I
deck
mean.
like this, because you have chain lightnings, you have lightning
You-
bolts. So if
this
you
is-
block with
but
the dragon,
still,
it's always
I'm still saying you want to keep your troll alive because
Yeah.
now there's 2 threats.
yeah.
Or
And
3
now the
even.
troll could block the other troll. And
Yeah.
So the troll is such a valuable asset as a blocker also that you
Yeah.
just want to take care of it.
Yeah, I
Just
think.
go ahead and discard a card if you need to. Don't play it down like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
But,
think.
that's-
Yeah.
But
Oh,
well,
Well,
he's
well.
playing
Second
3
maze.
maze.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Of course, there's another maze.
Have you played this game ever?
Yeah, but
Couple of
it is
times.
true that many people do play the Sexual too early on because they want to play
Yeah.
on curve. Like
Yeah.
turn 3, you got the
Yeah.
3 mana,
Yeah.
you play
Yeah.
it, but it is. And now
What
Lauri
do we
is
think
basically
about
just-
that shadow there?
I would have saved it for the factory.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
again,
same.
is that Lauri just playing his to the hand size? Because
Probably
I
is.
feel like it.
because
yes.
it's such a good answer to the factory. It's such a good answer to the book.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
believe there are less relevant cards in his hand. definitely.
unless his hand is obvious, is just so loaded that
Yeah.
he has another shatter,
But
he
I-
has another
yeah.
piece of removal.
Yeah, but if there's one
Well,
redundant
he's
card in
yeah.
hand, just discard it.
He's right now at 9 cards, so I think he missed 1 land drop earlier there. So,
Okay, well, there's
But not-
Well, there's
answer.
answer
Yeah, but
for the
but that's
factory,
probably
yeah.
a draw
Yeah.
out of the last 2
Yeah.
draws. So I
Yeah.
think that's fine.
Well, as long as he has the library active, he's winning. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I was
Saved.
looking at. I think that there was a blue card in Reindeer's hand when he showed the opening.
Yeah,
Is,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Reindeer
I need
gonna
to-
twist back now?
and
Yeah.
I think Lauri made a slight misplay because he tapped for 4 because Reindeer had only 3 cards in hand.
Oh, yeah, that is
So
true.
he could have had the strip mine open as well
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
factory.
yeah.
Yeah,
And there's another threat. This is what the Unholy Trinity does.
Yeah.
It does pack a punch.
yeah. All these threats are like must deal threats,
Yes.
which will on their own just end the game.
Now they will
Yeah.
start to get in.
And I think Reindeer was playing like 2 counter spells or something. He wasn't loaded up on 4.
No,
Right?
no, I think that was 2,
Do you guys remember?
if I remember.
All
right.
3.
Actually,
2 blue is
Yeah,
it's difficult, but
It is.
yeah, but I'm
so
gonna
mana drain and
Mana drain like 2 or 3 counter spells.
something like that.
I might might
guess
remember
I-
wrong, so but
Definitely didn't have full suit. Suit of
so
cards.
now there's black.
Yeah,
mana
there's no
open.
4 of. That's why it's a trinity.
and I think
Yeah.
like here I wouldn't have
True.
tapped the mana like that because you have red mocks there. I would have kept the swamp open instead of
Oh,
the
yeah,
mocks.
Definitely.
Yeah, 2, so
Definitely.
if there's
The-
2
it's
removal
the little
and
things.
Yeah,
little things.
yeah.
Small things. Small things.
but I
Especially
think
in the
yeah.
game this caliber against the opponent.
At this point, actually, I do want to mention that Lauri was having actually a really bad day.
Oh yeah,
really?
yeah.
He was kind of feeling a little bit ill. Food wasn't
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
right. He
Yeah.
was like, having a headache. So
Yeah.
like he was playing.
I remember
subpar.
the story. He was like, I thought I was ordering the quattro stagione or something like that. And
No,
then it was-
he told that he was thinking about when ordering pizza that he's going to take the cheese pizza. It's going to be a bit light. But
only like some fruits and some vegetables and some.
It's 4 cheese pizza, not margarita.
Yeah.
So he should have taken the margarita instead of the 4 cheese.
So he ate like a kilo of cheese.
I ate the same pizza and it was a lot.
What's wrong, honey? You hardly touch your cheese pizza.
I always eat the cheese pizza from Sitco.
And this is of course like tournament morning, slept badly, didn't feel so good. Like, and even with that said, he's at the top 8 tables playing.
He hasn't definitely played badly at all.
What's the count?
And I think
3 warlords in the top 8.
Yeah,
and I think it was 6 round. What's it? 6 rounds Swiss?
Six.
Yeah. So you are already at like the 7th match of the day. And it has been a long day always with the Magic. Of course, if you drink few beers as well on top of that, and you're having otherwise kind of a bad feeling about your sleep and whatever, it always costs you. And
whenever I'm commentating, I never want to make the players feel uneasy, because we all make a bunch of mistakes. And it's so easy to look at the game and think what could you do?
Oh, Lauri's he's going to the face. He wants to end this game at this point.
I mean, he has the burn.
Yeah, he has 3 expels.
And he has the library.
Because
and he has 20 lives, so he has time.
And Reindeer doesn't have really good attacks at this point.
Because of 2 mazes.
Yeah, 2 mazes and the troll in play.
So
basically, just everything's covered already.
Making it happen,
just sits and waits and for Reindeer to make
the blue cards play maze.
Like even if though Reindeer would make an alpha. That's the next spell. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even if Reindeer makes an alpha strike, Lauri will block the Mishra Factory, not even strip it. And take a hit.
Third counter spell. So 3 counter spells and 1 mana drain. 1 counter spell countered Trike before.
So 3 counter spells for the Trinity.
Of course, Antti.
Only
how can we forget that?
But I'm so disappointed. Only 2 trolls.
Now here's a good question. Lauri has actually only 1 red black mana open. Reindeer probably has a bolt or something. He wants to get rid of that troll.
That's
but is it a bait or is it like
reg up? Responding. Now he's
No, Reindeer just regenerates.
It's a time block. Okay, yeah. Well, that would do it.
That is the way to deal with the mazes.
And do we have enough?
I don't know. Not yet. Like, there's not enough red mana.
That's 17. That's 17.
And there's one card in hand for Reindeer.
There's
he's counting.
If he has 2 bolts, it's enough.
But 1 card in hand.
One card in hand. So
4 red mana.
Unless it's a second ancestral.
Actually, it's 1
ancestral's already used. So there is.
That's why it's a second.
So what?
This is like probably the chances are like he can't finish it now, but he's probably
10,
pushing for top deck.
15, 19,
making a statement.
19.
And now
putting the pressure.
2 bolts.
Nice. Was that a land in hand or you're taking down to 1?
He also attacked with the factories, so it was down to just do you have 1 bolt actually?
The tables have turned. He was at 20, now he's at 1, but still, I'm not counting him out at this point at all.
So Lauri needs 3 damage.
1 expel. 1 expel in hand.
Or 2 3 damage.
That would be amazing.
Oh, he's going on the correction.
Yeah, of course.
No, he has to
attack.
Chain and a bolt. What do you have?
There's the expel.
And there's the
and shatter on top of
good
the
stuff.
Reindeer's deck.
Nice.
Yeah. Well done.
Well deserved.
Yeah, that was a
that's one for the Warlords. 1-0.
Go Warlords! Yeah.
Also to mention that I think Lauri has been playing like old school for like a year or something.
Yeah, he's relatively new.
Yeah, but he's been playing trolls during his old school presence pretty much whole time. I think. So he's not a new to the deck.
Dreams, Underwood Dreams.
And also Lauri is a long time Magic player, so he's not a new to the game. So
he's been playing for a long time, but the old school games are a bit different always. But as for the sideboarding, I think Lauri will probably want the terrors in because of the trolls and
Shiva.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
What else is coming in? Shutterstorm.
Maze is so good that you can't bring in Blood Moon in this one,
No,
even
no,
though
no.
the
Yeah,
mana base
and
is so shaky.
Reindeer has so much red. There's no real point.
I think the terrors are the reasonable cards. Shadowstones don't do anything.
And Chains is not another card you want in this game.
Chains
You
is
didn't
not a
see
thing.
books. You didn't see anything like that.
Yeah, I think it's just the two terrors.
Yeah,
terrors actually.
Yeah.
Reindeer's. I think he had blue blasts.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Blast would be an obvious choice, of course.
Yeah.
Like a cheap, easy answer to the power cards.
Yeah, and of course, if Lauri is like not on his A game, he sees one open mana, he may go for the Expel, and there's the Blue Blast.
Yeah.
He wasted resources.
Yeah. So Lauri also might want a couple. Maybe not all 4 red blasts, but maybe like 2, 3.
Sorry, I was actually talking about Lauri's.
Like
maybe throw in a random red elemental blast for the
one of would be obvious.
Geyser, Time Walk.
Yeah, because
I think
just like countering Ancestral is so good.
Yeah, I think like having like two in there because you can only
so if he gets to resolve blue, it is such a huge swing, and also the counter spells.
Yeah, and
you are playing threats when it tries to counter. You have I think it even 3 might be correct.
Yeah, and you have easy cuts in Chain Lightning. Fuck that card again.
But I don't think you want the full 4.
No, I think 3.
It's a bit too
3 or 2.
Because Reindeer is not playing like Dids or blue threats really.
Yeah.
What else do you cut?
Did you guys talk about Blood Moons already?
Not coming in.
No, you want mazes. You want mazes.
Mazes are much better in this one.
And your opponent can operate on red and the Mox.
And Lauri did not see the Library of Alexandria. He might guess that it's in the list, but there wasn't that many good utility lands that he needs to counteract. So Blood Moon is like not.
And you have your Stone Rain, right?
Strip Mine Stone Rain.
Because you have the three answers to the library. Yeah.
So if you want terrors and like 2 or 3 red blasts, so you want to take out chains, I would take maybe out of the Fireball. Okay, the expels were great there.
They were great there, and there's a chance that because he saw that they were so good this time, he probably wants to keep them in. Just because of that, even though
I think the Fireball would be the one to cut.
You can
Fireball,
or you can actually
you could
think
have
about even cutting maybe like 1 disc or something.
One disc is a good.
Easily because the opponent will end up also having the trolls, and you just need to terror them down. So
maybe 1 disc and 3 chain lightnings are the.
That's
answer for
most likely.
2 terror,
2 terrors and 2 blasts.
And
if you want to go for the 3rd blast, then maybe the Fireball, or I wouldn't go below 3 discs. Anyways.
And then I would have a strong IPA for the pizza. That's a strong, good option.
But how about the Reindeer's sideboarding? Of course, the blue blasts. I think he had them.
He had blue blast, a blue blast for the trolls.
Expels.
Yep.
Fountain for the extra life.
I don't know. I don't see Fountain would be.
I wouldn't bring in Fountain
because Lauri is not that aggressive. So
I wouldn't bring in Fountain.
There's shatters. There's discs. You won't get that much value. Like you get some, but do you want to spend the whole card getting 2 life in a match like this?
Yeah.
The impact is so low in this one.
I think what you want to cut with in Reindeer's deck is like Silent Blasts.
Yeah,
because they hurt you the most.
But then again, he saw Trikes, but signing blocking a Trike is kind of bad.
He didn't see the Suchis, or did he?
He saw him. But he didn't see Trike.
He did so.
Can we see anything in the hand? No, I saw 2 blue cards, but I couldn't really make out what they were.
So Lauri has a very strong opening.
Lauri's looking good.
Now just capitalize with that one, and you're good.
And seeing with a deck like Lauri, seeing opponent with the City of Brass is always a good thing.
Oh, what's the card on the left?
You'd love to see that.
There's a counter spell. There's
is that the
Strip Mine? Don't use it now. Don't use it now.
And something in the Reindeer's hand.
Now, if you can't deploy a threat, then yes, I can understand. I can understand the play. It is a good aggression play, but
no troll.
It is
From-
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good play.
I like this. I like the sequence
that is-
because
now it makes
Reindeer
sense.
is not showing Moxen, so
Yeah.
and he's-
I would
Yeah,
have.
that's a
that
decent
was
start. Like I do like that one.
I
That
like
was a
it.
totally
That makes sense.
correct play
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
cut off the blue mana,
Yep.
then go to second main phase, play
Yes.
the troll
Yes.
out,
Oh,
like
yeah.
around
Oh,
the counter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
likely I would have
Definitely.
gone with the same thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah. If he has blue blast, then he has blue blast.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
and,
play
and no
really
double
around
blue
that.
immediately showing.
And
But-
it does have a counter spell in hand.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it,
yeah,
it was
but-
definitely a
No, but you can't say it was a correct play because opponent had something in hand because they don't know it.
oh yeah,
so
yeah,
so
but
But
in
there's
a
al-
sense, in a vacuum,
Yeah.
let's
Yes.
say
And
it's always a correct play to play around counterspell if you can
and,
there.
and this play had a huge upside because you don't see Soaring, you don't see Mox and
Yeah.
Lotus, anything.
And now he's out
Yeah.
of the double blue as well.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
there's a Lotus.
Yeah.
There's a
are we
Lotus.
cracking it?
And
Ah,
a Terror.
Terror. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so he had the answer.
Yep.
That's the black
Yeah,
card
but-
that was in hand.
Yeah, but those you have to get just basically have to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Better at this point than
Yeah.
when you're like.
What's the
Wait,
blue
facing
card
down.
in? Oh, that's a mana drain.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
mana
it's-
drain. It's
it's-
the
it's-
Kind
alter.
of spell
alter
a
management,
blue one.
Shivan,
yeah,
I think.
it's a death star alter.
Yeah.
and
there's
there
the
there's the
drain.
mana
There
drain.
you go. There you go.
So
Yeah.
So
answering
spending 3 mana from a Lotus to get 4 mana.
Four
Yes.
mana,
Yeah.
Spending
So
one.
wrong.
But he
Three
has
mana
to
left.
with that hand. He has to do it because the 4 mana 4/4 is too big of a threat against.
Oh
this
yeah,
hand.
yeah,
Is it the
definitely.
Shivan coming down? Was it
Especially with that.
I think
Yeah,
he might be
in the,
just
the counting
slamming
mana?
Yeah,
it, slamming it, right?
3 mana in the pool, 5 mana,
Oh,
Singer.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
6.
Yeah,
and there's the Shivan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
another
they were just
fast
counting mana. Do we have to tap the Soul
Yeah,
Ring or not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now,
definitely.
Lauri, Terror.
Terror now. Terror now.
Terror now.
But I don't think he would have needed to tap.
Oh,
the
okay.
Soul Ring.
Okay,
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Did he
Yeah.
need to tap the Soul Ring for the?
Yes, he needed it because he has casted the Soul Ring with 1 mana.
Oh
only.
yeah. Of course, yeah. Then
He only had
Of-
three
of
three
course,
floors.
Yeah.
3 colors in there.
And he wanted to maximize the
Yeah,
mana-
obviously,
mana on
obviously,
that-
yeah.
on that
So
side.
that's
But now-
for how much?
But now there's
I
a good
think 6.
question. Lauri's mana is really artifact heavy. Does he want to pop the disc?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Only
true.
one land.
I don't think he wants to do it
But-
here.
He probably has.
Kind of
Probably he has to
pressure.
wait, but
I mean,
it's a risky
correct,
point.
correct plan is to wait until you're like almost dying.
but you can only take like 1 hit from the Shivan.
yeah, probably.
I think the blowing up
And
the
still wait for the
I
turn.
think the blowing up the disc is
You can wait
until
for
that
one.
point that Shivan attacks and Reindeer says that he's okay with the damage. So then he
yeah,
blows the disc. So if Reindeer goes and pumps
Yeah.
and then you blow the disc.
yeah.
But
I would. Take
I
this
don't
hit,
think
this
that
hit. I would
Reindeer-
take immediately
Some
to
of it.
face.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the players did move the. Oh,
Nice.
Lauri did pop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, I
before-
don't think
oh,
it's
yeah.
not too
Yeah.
bad of a decision. Still 5 life is still 5 life.
Yes, it is, and especially deck that
Yeah,
has
the
red cards.
Players
Yeah,
move the dice
you
down.
see all the red mana, you think like,
Yes.
oh fuck, like Fireball, Lightning Bolt.
But
The library
yeah,
is a bad draw at
it,
this
it
point.
is.
Yeah,
It is.
he's
it's
already
very
used
bad
so many
because-
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
You-
it is.
you
It
use
is
them
unfortunate
often
that
in your
players
Soul
did
And there's
move the
ball
dice,
bolts.
so we don't see the full life totals for now. But
Lauri's at 12, I
Yeah.
think.
I think these are the games where you kind of obviously see where we're going with this.
No, he took 6 and then 3.
Probably at 11 because
It's
there's
11,
three,
yeah.
three
It's
dice.
unfortunate that we don't see all the dice, but
11,
But
11
fortunately, I do know that in the subsequent games, we are going to see the dice probably.
Nice.
The players
Yeah.
in the later games are more considerate.
yeah.
But that's always the kind
Well,
of
hey,
technical issues we're facing with these matches.
Reindeer is
I was so
least
tired at
16.
the end of the Swiss that we forget the whole dice thing for like in the win and in or sort of win and in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is obviously.
Yeah,
These
Sonic
are the
Blast.
things that players don't.
Oh, he did keep in the
Basically
Sonic
like
Blast
this.
at least 1 or 2.
And you're so focused on the other, just
Yeah.
like, let's play it. And,
Lauri's considered the Russian putting the snake eyes down down there for 2
So
life.
Reindeer has used City of Brass only once this game.
I think
yeah,
with the
twice.
Shivan Dragon
at
cast.
this point, there's
Once
a lot of
or
stuff.
Well,
that,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it
nothing
doesn't-
really
yeah.
matters. It's just old schoolers. Play Shivan Dragon.
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah.
I play Shivan Dragon.
Yeah.
It's fucking good card.
It's
a
good card.
People were like longest time. Oh, it dies to the blue blast and source. Well, everything dies to the source.
Yeah.
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 What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it dies to the blue blast, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, but it survives Blood Moon.
If you don't answer it, it's gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah. So
I want like 3 games.
Ooh, balance.
Fucking balance.
balance is really nice with the
that
cards.
is huge.
I mean, how many cards does Lauri have in hand?
I think like 6 or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
he was trying to get to the library. I think.
I don't think Reindeer would do at this point if he didn't want to get Lauri off
Yeah.
library.
Like
Yeah, and
most
this is
cards.
going to be a tough decision because
Christy is here to kill.
yeah, it's a long day at this point. Decide what you're leaving. You got 1 card. What's it going to be? Do we see what Lauri is dropping out? Yeah,
Oh,
a nice.
that's
Oh, the hand was
Oh.
loaded, but I think
I remember.
Yeah, he had
this.
6
I
cards,
remember this,
yeah,
this
I think
card.
Lauri made a bit of a mistake here
Huge mistake.
because he dropped the wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have played.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can understand why he was because
he
he's in
kept
lower
the
life
ace.
total. He does not want to
He might
have
drawn.
refuel
He might
his
have drawn.
opponent.
I think he kept the ace.
Okay.
Because why else would you keep a card if you cannot play it?
But then again, Lauri has
Hey,
been playing.
guys, what do you
with
think about that set straw altar?
Mm.
I think it's interesting.
It's a chunky troll.
It's
It's a big boy.
well,
it
it's
looks like a modern
Oh,
card
and
nowadays.
then, down comes the sushi.
Who needs
Now it's
frames?
again a bit stabilized.
Yeah,
That's
but I think
disgusting. Come on.
Stabilized.
but I think like
Are you talking about the secret layer troll?
Yeah.
But I do believe that the dropping down the wheel is what is going to be like the pivotal point of this because I know what Lauri is thinking. He does not want to refuel his opponent. He doesn't
yeah.
want to give them gas when he's down. He wants to play
Yeah,
more reactive.
He has played the whole day just going for the value all the time.
Yeah.
But
And-
now he needed to pull the trigger.
But then again, wheel had the most upside, like the potential of giving you all the cards you needed.
But you still had the library also.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he didn't have the library, I think the 100% correct is it's the wheel.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to give the opponent fuel at that point. But if you have the library, you will always have the card quality and card
you have-
quantity advantage.
Yes,
All
you
of
have
the-
easily 2
yeah.
extra cards.
All of the
Yeah.
sudden, you are on and drawing 2.
Yeah.
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 But looking at Lauri, he's like, 7 life at this point against a red deck. Zone already a blue blast.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Psionic Blast. So,
Lightning bolt.
it's basically like 2 hits and you're dead.
Yeah, and then there comes the demonic, which is bad news bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think. Well, if Reindeer has all burn in hand, like one burn plus
What would you
Give it
tutor
to-
for here?
Shatter is
Shatter.
likely
Yeah.
shatter.
because it's basically strip mine or shadow. Which one you're gonna get rid of, Suchi
Yeah.
or Mace?
Yeah.
And Suchi is more probably.
I would get
annoying.
a shatter because of Sushi.
Same.
You still have like 3 threats on board,
Yep.
and you can attack through maze at least for 3 this turn.
Yes.
So it's in my
Yeah.
books, it's kind of an easy shatter
Yeah.
to get rid of the blocker that's bigger than your trolls.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course,
Definitely.
if he has the Suchi, he can't attack with the Measure Factory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
Of course, there's the option of take the Ancestral, take the Time Walk.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Shatter
he
is a
went,
shatter.
Okay, he
He
went
went
with
for
the
the shatter,
shatter.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, he wants to finish this game pretty fast here.
And signaling counts
Yeah.
spell in hand.
So
Yeah,
Lauri is
so-
down to 4
Yeah.
life here.
So it's probably like dead on board unless he has something in hand. Because the factory is going to be swinging.
yeah.
It's 5 damage.
Time
Time
walk.
walk and
Time walk.
Yeah.
There's a
red
blast.
blast. Yeah,
Red Blast.
good blast.
But
Good
is that
sideboarding, good
actually is
sideboarding.
that Red Blast the one he kept in hand?
This is
Mm,
But this is-
yeah.
this is kind of like a stuff that you want to answer with the sideboard, but still he's so much behind here.
Yeah.
Now you would need to play a disc and a time walk.
Yeah,
Well, there's the disc,
This-
but
Where's the time walk, man? Where's the time walk?
Yeah.
We're missing something, huh?
looking at how Christy moves his hands,
oh, I strip mine as well.
Strip mine for
Yeah.
the-
he's sure that
nice,
he's
yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now when
Want
he
to
got
play
you
it
on
safe?
tap,
Want to
yeah.
bring the factory in?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
full
Oh,
swing,
yeah, full
motherfucker?
And is there
French go
anything-
sideways.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah.
French
Smooth-
go
smooth brain.
sideways.
This was second.
Yeah, this game too.
Game
allowed-
2, 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that one, I think of course the balance was massive. Lauri didn't
Yeah.
have so
And the
many
mind
lands
twists.
in the early play.
Yeah, Hillary
So-
is lands. Lauri is lands in the.
Yeah, he had a lot of
early
artifact
game.
mana, and with that early disc, kind of lost its own swing. So.
In this game, I think one of the pivotal points was the balance.
Yes.
Because Lauri could have kept the wheel, and I think that would have brought him back to the game at that point.
Yes,
dropping mana and dropping more threats and more removal for Christie's threat. Even if Christie had more threats and more cards in his hand, but it would have been more balanced in a power position.
Yes, there's more upside, but of course there's more risk. So
is
it a safe play?
Yeah.
Is it a risky play?
Yeah.
Like I can understand anyone dropping the wheel.
But
sure.
Was the balance only mind twisting, or was it also destroying some of Christie's land?
One land from Christie.
One land. Christie had to destroy one land.
So that's a really easy balance then.
Yeah. Basically, like cutting 5 cards in hand.
5 cards
for
and losing for one land. So it's
obviously
like 2 for 5.
Yeah.
And especially he had mana enough, so losing one land didn't really matter.
But I'm kind of surprised to see Christie keeping Silent Glass. At least I don't know, he has 1 or 2 or all 3 in still, but I think that's one of the cards I would at least cut 1 or 2. Of course, you have the Suchis, and you don't know how many Suchis opponent is playing. It's a good card against Suchi, but you already have 3 shatters or 4 shatters.
But he only wanted to probably bring in a couple of cards, and he's getting rid of his own discs.
The discs are gone.
Yeah. And of course, looking at this matchup, it is very easy to gum up the board. It's like he saw so many Maze of Its.
Yep.
Like he knows that dropping 1 or 2 threats is not enough. Like getting some damage is good, but you need the reach.
Yeah, he wanted to have the reach, and
and that's totally reasonable, but it's always down to the player who and their play style, how they want to approach the matchup. And
he's the aggro here.
Yeah, he's definitely taking the position to be the actual aggro here, even if the Lauri's deck has more burn.
I needed to do that multiple times in NoobCon when I played this deck with the same sleeves. I think those are Reindeer's favorite sleeves. He doesn't want to re-sleeve.
I played with those at some
Everyone's
Raging Bull.
played with Reindeer
Some
sleeves.
Raging Bull,
but I just hate those kind of art sleeves with just peel from the corners. It just feels so bad when you shuffle in them. But the sleeves are cool.
Well,
I really like
I will never change my sleeves. I have the perfect sleeves.
Absolutely.
Are you ready to play the game?
You have the correct sleeves.
Yes, and our viewers have actually seen those sleeves during the Swedish matches because one of your games was in, I think, round 5 or round 6 was your game.
No, it was round 6. It was the quote unquote with the asterisks win and in.
So the sleeves featured Christie and Mari, I think.
Yeah, Mari and Christie.
It's time to play the game.
Oh, there's a library start.
Library start.
How the turntables have turned.
And this is one of those cards that
perfect
start.
It's not a library game. Cool.
Yeah, like those altars, those look really cool, but you play that kind of library and opponents looking like, what the hell are you actually playing there?
Oh, you're playing Pyramids in turn 1. What the hell? That cost 6 mana. How did you get 6 mana? Well, okay, you can have it for free because it's a bad card.
No, it protects your land. Come on.
Lauri knew what's up, so no worries.
But I think this is going to be a game because of that, and it's always nice to see non-library games in streams.
Yeah. There is a reason why I'm always suggesting gentleman's rules on top games and games that actually matter.
I played a gentleman's game at the Euros at Darmstadt against Albert. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And we actually played. I think it was around 6. We played gentlemen's.
I think we did. I do generally offer it, especially when the games have gone long and you're looking at we don't want that.
We were still in it.
And I took a beating from you.
It was great. We were still in it with Albert. I think it was round maybe 4 or 5. I don't recall.
Yeah, but it is true that Mind Twist and Library of Alexandria, they lead to the most non-games.
Yeah.
They're not fun.
The
I mean,
swing
yeah,
is just
they're good
so
cards,
huge.
so you play them, but they're not fun
So
cards.
All right, Orb, just to make it sure it stays on the board for.
Well, it's like if you're gonna have library in the format, you have to have at least Mind Twist
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
format.
Yeah.
But talking
So
about
Orb protected by
All right, Demonic Tutor at
is
this
it
point.
is it classic for land?
Yeah, I'm thinking like Ancestral.
Ancestral. Yeah.
Ancestrale.
But talking about Mind Twist, I remember it was which year
Do we have
we
a
were
mind
first time
play?
in NoobCon.
Fetching for mocks,
Your
playing
first time.
land, and
My
shattering.
my first time because you were the previous year.
Yeah.
So
Do
24.
we have the big
Yeah.
brain move here?
Yeah.
So 24 NoobCon, we were in Göteborg,
Yeah,
of course.
Göteborg.
So we actually both Antti and me faced Blazer in that tournament, and we both turned to Mind Twisted him twice or something like that.
Oh,
And he was
poor guy.
he was so bummed about it.
That's actually
he still
that's the
came
one
to the
factory.
fountain.
So that's
Oh yeah, one
yeah,
factory,
so that's a year
24.
Yeah.
24,
But,
yeah.
good question. What did Lauri tutor for? Did he get the Badlands or
Yeah.
not?
I think so.
Because I don't know why would you do something else in that position.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
if
Lauri
you
doesn't
don't
have
have a land,
Ancestral. He
But
doesn't have like those power
Yeah,
cards.
but I think that's just the reasonable to get
Yeah.
your land drops and
Absolutely,
sometimes
it is.
it is.
it's a 2-mana rampant. Well, it's a rampant growth.
Yeah.
It's rampant growth.
Yeah, but
It's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
If you need it, you need it.
Yeah.
Oh, or
And he's missing a
Yeah.
land drop, so he probably went for that.
Yeah.
most likely.
would you
The Mexican
fetch
standoff.
for? No, you wouldn't.
No,
fetch
no.
for-
As long as you have the mana open, you don't have to wait with that. But who's going to pull the
in
trigger?
this situation, if you have a Chaos Orb in the hand, would you fetch for Soul Ring? Because then you can play your Chaos Orb and still have your Chaos Orb active.
I probably
And
wouldn't risk it.
Answer for the bonus Chaos Orb
I don't know.
if they go for the Soul
It's
Ring.
kind of too risky, and you want to have the 2 black mana there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is
two black
Lauri
mana
really
is
gonna get
important.
screwed here? That's
That's
Yeah.
I would.
That would be an
Uh,
unfortunate
Yeah.
end to the match, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Mana
just hoping
screw is
for a land.
always.
Oh,
bad.
fourth land,
nice,
good.
at least there's
nice.
another land.
Yeah. But the set troll is now a really big problem because I'm going to bet that Reindeer is never going to have a situation where he doesn't have the regeneration shield available.
No.
Yeah.
He's one of the best troll players
Yeah.
in the world.
That's why he's playing 2 trolls. He wanted to draw 1, so now he gets the one he needed, and then
Yeah.
he's not going to draw extra copies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Urborg.
Yeah, I mean it's such a bad for
Now you just want to draw like counter spells
because when you have 2 trolls, you need to keep 2 black mana open. I mean that's why.
yeah. Rather have 2 blue open, man.
Yeah. 2 blue is always better.
But as an avid troll player, it's always nice to see some trolls in top.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny because sometimes people actually come to me with questions about the troll deck.
So
And then like Olen has started to forward me all the questions.
So-
Ask Erkka, he knows better.
So actually, I have this alter idea that I'm gonna Earth Elemental. I'm gonna get an Alpha Earth Elemental and get it Hannu on it, doing deadlift.
Oh, man.
Then I'm
Oh,
gonna
man.
get one of my trolls
Yeah.
altered as Erkka,
Oh,
and my Atok as me.
Yeah.
that's
Also,
so sweet.
Tommy is doing the troll altars as well, and
Yeah.
he's going to have me one of those.
Yeah,
as well.
Oh, yeah, Reindeer had the answer to the
Oh,
Oh, man,
Yeah.
terror. I think this is just the end times.
Now it's
probably. Lauri is going to
Looks
need a
bad.
lot to get out of this one.
I mean,
Reindeer's-
the opponent is so much ahead, so much ahead with the
Yeah.
mana.
Now
Yeah,
we
now
he's basically had everything.
He's forcing the activation here. He's forcing the orb activation.
But I
want
think
to get rid of it.
But I think here, of course, you activate. Oh,
Yep, okay.
No,
he's
he
just
let it
gonna
go.
Let him,
No,
and it's on the land.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
because
but I would have.
I would have just activated and tried to prevent.
And
I
then
would've-
there's time walk in the hand. No,
Oh, there was a shatter as well.
So it didn't matter even.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's
but still,
no
but,
situation
but-
without the either time walk or shatter that.
Yeah,
he would do that.
but still, I would activate because if he has the shatter, he has the shatter, and if he doesn't, I would have get the
Yeah.
factory here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think Lauri was banking on the fact that like there's no shatter
Yeah.
and he's going to go for the land either way. So he can just keep it and wait for a better time.
Also, do you target with a? No, you don't.
No, it's not.
It's not
targeting.
Before the activation.
No, you don't know
when
what's
it resolves, you choose a card.
And he can't respond anymore.
And especially in this matchup, it's actually really relevant because the set draw with Chaos Orb, you have to activate the regeneration
shield
before it resolves.
There's a long pause for the Stone Rain on the factory.
Yeah, but I
there's
think
kind of
counter
spell.
Yeah.
Red Blast.
Red Blast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's
nice.
Good job.
Good
job.
It is a good play. I think I would still tap for the mana before the Chaos Orb.
But that was kind of a point. The point where probably Christy thought about, do I just let it go? Because I have another one. Another one here in my.
Yeah, Singer as well in here. It's like. Reindeer just has everything.
All the threats.
This is the aggression from the Switzerland.
I mean.
Yeah, the neutral country, so to speak.
Non-white Wrath of God.
Yeah, and this is actually like where we see the other colors matter more. Like you have counterspell, you have ancestral recall, you have really good threats.
You have the black cards as well.
Yeah, I loved when I played the Troll Disco
the disc is
of
denied,
Reindeer in Nukon because of that.
That's the game. Lauri just doesn't have anything less.
In this kind of a matchup, like a kind of troll mirror, the blue matters so much because of the counter spells, blue blasts, power.
Power will
even if you didn't have the power available, just the counter spells would matter so much.
The thing going for Unholy Trinity here is he just had more threats. You just have more threats.
Terrors, blue blasts.
Yeah.
And none of your threats are prone to
red blast
lightning bolt. So all the chain lightnings, all the lightning bolts. Suoraan roskiin.
And with that match done, I think we can move on to the semi-final match for next week. Thank you all for joining us here at Shivan Library, and
we have to stay here for a week and drink.
Yep. Yes.
Motherfucker.
I'm never finished.
No. All right.
Good thing I have beer enough.
Yes. All right. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Cheers.